Okay. Holy fuck, man. They forced us to wake up very early. Is this like a good moment to reveal it on Japan or something? Because I just don't understand what we're thinking. We're revealing it these freaking early. Just a moment. Jesus Christ, hurt. I don't know how on time like fun. I've been having long hair for a long ass time and still can't untie my hair without like hurting myself. Ain't that pathetic? It's about to be 7 a.m. here, Central Time, so we just got 3 minutes. Ugh. Look, just a moment. Hmm. I wonder one thing that I want to see is I want to see what games are going to make it here. I hope that SNK just like shows up that it's like, hey, we're putting KOF 15 here and we're putting City of the Wolves later this year, probably. Probably not gonna come out on the same day. But I do think that many of the games they haven't been releasing in Switch are probably gonna come out here. I don't know if in this direct. That's what I want to see because like the games that come out are gonna be the testing ground of strong we can expect the Switch 2 to be. And if the Switch 2, ideally, this is like the best case scenario, is as strong or almost as strong as the Series S. That is literally the best thing that could have happened because at that point, first of all, devs will no longer have an excuse to basically not develop games well for the Series S. Oh, there it is. 6 seconds. Here it is. The Switch 2 is coming. I want to see like the mouse function of the Joy Cons. I want to see how they use it with. Marvel Rivals. That would be a good announcement, like a good thing to announce there. Of course, I know that people will like a brand new game, but we're trying to be not necessarily realistic, right? But it's no, yes, realistic because here's the thing: there might be one or two games exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 right now. We're not gonna get a ton of Switch 2 exclusives right off the bat because the regular Switch there's still plenty of them. So we're gonna have a lot of cross-gen games. That's probably gonna happen. There it is. I gotta say, they could get a little bit more creative with the icon. Like implement the two in the icon itself, like inside of it. Like many people were like, "Oh, it's just a Switch," but again, yes, and that's great. But I do think like the icon does look lazy. But whatever. Better be lazy than gimmicky and essentially ruin it for everybody. That is Mario Kart 9. Oh yeah, I forgot about it.
Let's go!
Pauline. They're so it's not that different. The characters do look a little bit different. That is a classic VK. Well, it's more so like movie VK. Not a fan, but that's fine. I just prefer the DK that we all know and love. Bowser Jr. Finally not in a clown card, although it's still in a card nonetheless. Hey, that's cool. Wait, is that a Mumu, like, a plains the cow? He was, right? What, well, bro, what happened to their face? Oh my god, look, she looks so cute. Each looks so adorable. Waluigi fans are gonna have a field day with that one. So, Mario Kart World. You know what I actually wanted wasn't really a new Mario Kart. I wanted
Hello, everyone.
the Smash concept taken to Mario Kart.
And I'll be one of
By
your
multiple
guides for
Nintendo
today's Nintendo
companies, franchises,
I'm the producer
doing
for Nintendo Switch 2.
you know, basically Mario Kart.
I'm Takuhiro
having-
Kota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
Characters from
And
Zelda,
I'm
characters
Tetsuya Sasaki,
from Kirby,
the hardware
characters from
design lead for
Xenoblade, and so
Nintendo
on.
Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World.
I know,
launching
that's why I'm talking
exclusively on
over you,
Nintendo
because,
Switch
like-
2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
It will take some of the most wanted elements without trying to be.
Entry in the Mario Kart series is launching
know.
exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome
That's
to this
one
vast
exclusive.
world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that
I say
span the
one or
globe.
two.
Depending on the
Honestly, this
time of
still
day
looks like it
and
could be on
weather
the Switch,
conditions, the
but honestly,
atmosphere will
it's
change.
for the best that it is not. Bro,
And in
look
this
at how
Mario Kart
many
game,
people can play.
You can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world. In the Classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
Okay, that's cool.
With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is
Yes,
gearing
that
up.
is true. Oh, that is probably why it cannot be on the Switch,
Knockout
the early
Tour.
Switch. Is the quantity of
Race nonstop
players.
from one corner of the world
That is
to
probably
another.
what prevents it. Because graphically, the
There are
game is
multiple
really
checkpoints
not that
along the way.
impressive.
If you're below the
I assume
placement
like
shown
over
when you
time,
hit
as we get to
checkpoint,
like better
you'll
maps and
be
such, like
eliminated.
they're gonna get a lot cooler.
Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
Hey, I want to see better
You can
outfits
also
for
freely
Rosa.
drive around this vast world in
Like those
free
outfits
roam.
that Peach had were so cute. I hope that Rosa gets like that one.
By
That
going
one's so
off-road,
cute. I
you
hope
can
that
explore
Rosa gets
new
like a
areas
similar
and routes.
one.
So drive wherever your heart takes you. You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And even take photos together at different locations.
That's neat. Hey, that was like the one I was like talking about. Oh, the penguins from. Well, I mean they're not from the movie, right? But you remember them the most
A
from the
brand
movie.
new race across the entire world starts here.
Oh
Mario
shit!
Kart World!
So many characters.
The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart
I will not
World
watch
Direct.
that.
So
Look
be
at
on the
that.
lookout for more information in the future.
Dude, that Peach Biker outfit is so cute.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Sure.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
These are the
The mouse?
Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch
Yes.
2.
Okay, they need to explain how that thing's not gonna break, because even like the
We've added a new C
Japanese
button.
Twitter, oh, the C button. I'll be
take a
honest, I'm
look at
not
some
really
new
that.
experiences it offers.
Okay, everybody was so intrigued by the C button. I wasn't, to be honest. I was more intrigued by the mouse functionality.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys.
Do we have a camera?
That was you. So quick.
Oh, we got a Discord.
Wait, no.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Oh.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
It's Discord
With this
in the
feature,
Switch.
You'll be able to
They finally did
communicate
it.
with friends and family while playing a game.
They finally put voice chat,
Okay.
like without needing something stupid
While
like
using the Game Chat
phone.
feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay. So,
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly.
But
even
I
from a
assume that we were gonna
distance.
have
jump
headsets
on
too.
here. All right, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow?
This is gonna be like great for Marvel Rivals.
It's okay.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily
I mean, it
chat
only
with
makes
friends
sense.
and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Oh, that's cool.
There we go. There we go.
you can also share your game screen.
I mean, the bitrate is all over the place, but it looks cool.
Can do it.
I like it. That
Well, I want to do it too.
Oh shoot. Oh.
in the future, like in Switch 3, maybe Switch 4, it's gonna be crisp.
Oh no 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 no.
Gonna have a crisp bitrate.
Okay. You can
Oh.
chat to your heart's
Oh,
content,
even if you play
even while
different
playing
video
different
games.
games.
Oh, okay, so you're just gonna have the same Nintendo Switch online
Wow,
service.
I'm like in the sky right here. I'm like, I fell. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're a star. That's so cute. So cute.
You can adjust the size of your game screen,
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
or expand another friend's game screen.
It looks, I mean, like I said, the bitrate quality is not good, but I mean, that's to be expected.
If she gets past the wall.
this is where I have to do a little.
There's actually like, I don't know, there's actually a nice
Everyone
feature.
can watch them play.
Oh, I think I think
This is something that, as far as I'm aware, Xbox and PlayStation do not do.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay! Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Mix.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang.
Oh, really? Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back, yeah?
Okay, for sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
And Switch camera,
By connecting this camera to the system,
it's Discord.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? Hello.
You know what? This actually makes it seem like the Switch 2 may have
you can appear on screen and video chat
Nintendo
while
DS
playing a game.
features,
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test?
like Nintendo DS Lite features and stuff. Nintendo DSi
Here's
features
how it
and
looks
forward.
with just the camera feed.
I'm way behind,
There you
guys.
go. I bet you like
Can you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Oh,
okay.
No,
Yeah, that
wait,
looks
wait.
good.
Go
That
left,
looks
go
good.
left. And Left,
Oh, wait,
left.
maybe
I'll let you
if I
fix
go a
it.
little more this way. Oh.
Using Game Chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games.
That's probably like the previous
Chat
Splatoon
while
game.
playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families.
Sure.
All together, anytime, anywhere.
You know what? I really like this because it's like trying to encapsulate the whole, you know, feeling
do you
of being
think?
in the living room. But it's like
Developing Game
Nintendo is
Chat,
finally
our
aware
goal
that
is for
it's
you
just
to
not
enjoy
possible
playing
for
online with
everybody
others
all
more
the time.
closely, including
And that
family and
Discord is
friends.
the closest thing that we
Almost as if
got
you're
to
all
make
playing
that
together in the same
feel
place.
the same.
The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera.
They need to
will be
explain
available on
how
the
the
same day
Joy-Cons
as
are not
Switch
gonna
2.
break when they're in there. Because he looks breakable.
A Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat.
I mean, that only makes sense because
However,
you
Since we'd
you're
like as
playing
many
online.
people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out.
Oh wow. Well, a year.
Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
Yes. Leave the responsibility to the
We'd like to
parents.
introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game.
Oh,
With
like I
Game
said,
Share. As
DS.
shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can
We're going
temporarily
back
share
to
compatible
DS.
games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or
This
a
is very
Nintendo
cool.
Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time.
That is a very good
Game
feature.
Share also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems. And
Okay,
you
that-
can use
I
it
didn't
with
expect
friends via
that.
Game Chat, which we showed earlier.
That is
Game
pretty
Share can
fire.
only be used with compatible games.
Big
This
Brain
feature
is still
live
up.
for several
It still
titles,
exists?
starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch.
I didn't even know they had a
Game
new
Share
big,
support is also
big
planned
brain.
for
No, it's
select
called
games
Brain
exclusive to
Age.
Nintendo Switch 2,
Right? That's
so
like
we
Brain
hope you'll look
Age.
forward to it.
The same
Up
franchise, right?
next,
Okay,
we'd
they
like to
need.
show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself. Please take a look.
Okay, but
At
how does it
7.9
not?
inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's
Yes.
how that compares to Nintendo Switch.
Does it
The
have
system's
OLED?
thickness remains the same.
You better have
With
OLED.
approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen. The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
So there's
LCD
no
screen
OLED.
is more vivid and supports
We're
HDR,
probably gonna get an
providing
OLED
more
design
contrast
later
between
on.
light and dark areas of the images.
I almost don't want to get it.
The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system.
Okay.
Attach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Okay.
The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con
I mean, I'm
2
still not gonna
held
play like
horizontal.
that. But I guess it's neat.
The left and right sticks
Okay.
are now larger.
There's actually something that they do. Okay.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2
Show-
support mouse
show it.
controls. By
Okay.
adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld
Okay,
and tabletop modes.
They need a D-pad
It has a
Joy-Con.
built-in microphone.
I'll be so
you
mad
can
if they
voice
don't
chat
have
with
one.
Friends anytime via Game Chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly.
Usually, like Nintendo's technology
Even if
is
you
not
don't
that
have a
impressive,
surround sound
but it's
system,
probably gonna like
games can
chop
be
off
enjoyed
and
with
shit.
more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you. Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like.
Yeah, one
on
of the
large,
biggest design flaws of the
sturdy
original
stand.
Switch.
You can move it freely, like this. In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on
Now
top
you have
as
one
well.
on the top, at the bottom, so it's no longer.
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Yes, because yeah, you couldn't use tabletop if
Nintendo Switch
when charging
2
because of
comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch, for storing your game
Okay,
downloads.
it's
save
a
data,
huge
and
improvement,
more.
but
Reading and writing data
it is
also
thankfully
faster.
not 1 terabyte or above.
Use the
Oh,
Nintendo
4K
Switch
support.
2 dock.
And I'm gonna
to
tell you why
connect to
that's
your
important.
TV
It's
and
important
enable up to
because
4K
the devs
resolution
are gonna
for
be
compatible
forced
games.
to not
HDR is
like
also
eat up
supported in TV mode.
tons of like storage space. Oh my god, it's the same fucking UI of the old Switch.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
Okay, so there's more stuff inside the dock.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that was gonna happen. I'm not surprised by that at all. And you're probably gonna be able to download them. No, he just said it, right?
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch.
No, it is, but that's
We redesigned
perfectly
the
fine.
system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
The second Switch
Hello.
game.
My current location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, that's the second Switch 2 exclusive. They need
standing over
to
here.
show ports.
Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to the system.
This is like a
magnets.
failed, like,
And
and
these
not as
magnets
interesting
are
version of
inside the system.
Astrobot. It's like we're exploring the Switch
The
2
SL and SR
hardware,
buttons on the
kind of like
Joy-Con 2 are made of
Astrobot did with the
metal.
PS5 hardware. But Astrobot is
So
just a
that's how
fun
they
game.
attach to the system. A
They
magnetic
just looks
circuit is
for it.
formed between them, so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2
Oh yeah, so
controllers have
you
mouse
won't
controls.
break it, you
And
dumbass.
when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing mini-games and tech demos.
Imagine if this leads to like
Some of
Switch
the
2
secrets
and
range from the
PC
unique features of the system
exclusives.
to tiny details
third
you might
parties.
not notice until they're pointed out.
That would be a
There are
huge
plenty.
W for Nintendo.
Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out.
I'm
if
not
you're
buying
interested.
it then. I'm sorry, it does not look good, bro.
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2.
It's red.
titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds. Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
Okay.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
That's a bit of a shame.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more.
To be expected.
We're also releasing a new Pro Controller.
Okay.
It has a
C button.
which launches Game Chat, and on the back there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign
Ergonomic.
existing button controls.
Ergonomics.
In addition, an audio jack has been added. We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date. Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Oh wow. Just a few
We're very
days
much looking forward to
after
the
my
day when
birthday.
we all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
Like just a few days, like the same week as my birthday.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games.
Nintendo
The first
Switch.
type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Okay. Nintendo
These
Switch
games
game.
take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
Okay,
The second type
but
is
they
compatible
improved
games that were
the regular
released on
Switch
Nintendo
games.
Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type.
Oh, remasters.
Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch
Oh my
2,
god, please,
and
monoliths off.
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Please, monoliths
Super
off. Do
Mario
this for your
Party
games.
Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls, audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2.
Okay, I mean all
Let's
this
check out
is
3 new and
Improved
updated modes.
firmware, improved frame rate,
First
and
up is Mario Party mode.
resolution. That will
With a
be
single
nice.
camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions.
I'm pretty sure to
emotions
pressure
in real
people into
time.
changing to the Switch
Or
2.
4 friends can take
Mario
the party
Kart
online.
8 is not gonna be one of them.
Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode
What?
where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on
Is
stage
this a new
to
mode in
hit
Mario
blocks
Party, or
to
is this a
collect the most
new mode from the
coins.
new Mario Party?
Guide an RC car with your voice. Go! And compete in other mini-games using full body movement and sound. Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled Carnival Coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Go! Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster.
Okay. Rail shooter.
When you enter a
My
pipe,
least
a
favorite
minigame
video
will
game
begin.
genre.
There's a
I'm not even
bouldering
like being
game where 2
sarcastic. It
players each
really is
control an
not
arm.
one of my favorites.
And one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini-games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario
Okay, so far
Party
they
Jamboree,
haven't
Nintendo
introduced
Switch 2 edition plus Jamboree TV
One to
launches on
Switch
Nintendo
2.
Switch 2, July 24th. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Please look
That
forward to
worries
the
me a
new
little
Mario
bit.
Party experience,
But I guess I'm just
where you
gonna
can
buy the
see
new
each
one. I
other's
don't have the
reactions
original
while
one.
playing.
If I buy it.
Let's continue presenting some more
But can you play
Nintendo
with the
Switch
old
2 edition
ones?
games. Nintendo
Okay.
Switch 2 editions of The Legend
Makes
of Zelda
sense.
Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom
Side by
feature
side,
enhanced resolution and frame
side by
rates,
side comparison.
and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant. So you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics.
Monolith Soft Games. Xenoblade X.
Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes.
You know what? I might finally
This new
play
feature
Breath
can
of
be
the
accessed
Wild.
via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive.
I'm
to the
not
Switch
using your
2
app,
editions of these
Nintendo.
titles. For example, it can help guide you to various
At least not
locations,
yet.
like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating.
No.
Proceed north.
Come on.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game. We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable. In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story.
I wonder if
exclusive to
Pokemon
the
games
Nintendo
will be
Switch 2
among
edition,
this.
along with improved graphics and frame rates.
Bro, unironically,
This
Pokemon
story
games
takes
need
place in the
these
Forgotten Land
editions.
after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious
They need to
changes.
switch to editions so that they stop looking like
We
shit.
hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both
Of
a
course.
Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
That is the best. That is obviously what people wanted. Yes,
In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive.
I'm gonna
gameplay
play like
on
that.
Switch 2.
I'm gonna play like
Plus,
that.
you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames per second. Choose from these two modes.
I mean, I'm
both of
probably
which
gonna choose
support your
performance
style,
mode because
based on your preference
my
and
monitor
playstyle.
is not even 4K.
Plus, Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
And it still looks like dog shit.
By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution.
It still
and
looks
frame
like
rates.
dog shit.
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions.
Okay.
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version,
You can
of the
just
game,
purchase the
you can
upgrade
play the
pack.
Nintendo
How much
Switch
are
2
they?
edition
Are they
by
like
purchasing
20?
an upgrade pack.
Or are they like something
We hope you're
reasonable
looking
like
forward to these
$3
Nintendo
bucks?
Switch 2 edition games.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
Mario? Oh, brand new game. I was wrong. It was 3 exclusives. I mean, to be honest, the first one's not even like really a game. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. What is the chat saying? Paralympic Simulator. Yo, that looks sick. Rocket League. Wheelchair Simulator. Wheelchair basketball. Bruh. League of Legends team makes this game.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls.
I thought it was
here
gonna
are some
be-
games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh.
long observed the lands between.
This is. Let's see if SNK put one of their games here. Elden Ring, yeah. Let's be real. It just made sense.
That guide you through your burden.
And the thing is, they had to optimize the game.
I have no doubt you will become.
So like many of these games will probably not be as. Many of the sports will. Carnage Edition. They will probably not be as. What are they called?
Hey, I'm
memory
from
hungry.
Supergiant Games, here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the
That's cool, bro. But to be fair, I mean, it kind of looks like it could be in the regular Switch.
To the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts.
That's
to
not an
every
insult, but it does
setback.
feel weird that this is the type of game that you want to announce.
Quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
皆さんこんにちは。
Street Fighter 6?
我々がお届けするタイトルは
Yeah.
ストリートファイター6です。本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチだけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Gears 1-2 Fighters Edition の2バージョンを、さらにゲームと連動するアミーボのカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。お楽しみに。
Street Fighter Amiibos.
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with Spine.
Is that
normal?
Make Your Break? I think. Is that I don't think it's Armor Core. No, I don't think it's Armor. Or it may be.
Liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and
money. Okay.
I'm for sale, and you're buying.
A mech game.
Thanks for the warm welcome! This planet will be ours.
The Sovereign Axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you.
That looks cool.
All children.
Yeah, that's like
to our lives.
The first one. There's a new one.
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes
There's definitely a graphical downgrade, but there's definitely a graphical downgrade.
Stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free.
But I mean, it's
I'll tell you
fine.
this, if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
That just happened.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Hi,
Just a
I'm Alan
moment.
Chu from Avalanche
W
Software.
Games, Hogwarts Legacy.
We are
Yeah.
bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure. Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Captain, is that mic supposed to be on? Son of a...
Tony Hawk. 1, 2, let's go. I don't really know the song. I haven't played like a Tony Hawk game since I think like not even PlayStation 2. I think PlayStation 1. Or maybe I'm just getting mixed up with the Rocket Power game that I never beaten as a kid. SpongeBob. Hey, Iron Galaxy.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. we are bringing our flagship title,
Hitman
World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
It's getting a lot of games.
As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything.
Being released from the Switch to the original Switch hardware is really helping
each
it.
mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2.
You know, one time I'm like, people do not trip with bananas, right? When you step on a banana, you probably don't even trip, right? I remember I tried, so I put a banana on the floor and I intentionally stepped on it and I tripped. And I tripped. It was funny because I'm like, man, this is bullshit. I'm gonna put it to a test. I mean, like, I've been warned my entire life, but it just always looks so goofy when it happens to people.
James Bond. The world's
Back to the
favorite spy
Nintendo
is coming
systems
to Nintendo
for the first
Switch
time in
2,
a long
so
ass
stay
time.
tuned.
I'm pretty sure it's been a long ass time.
The story of light and shadow that never fades.
Bravely Default 3 or something.
Bravely Default returns.
Okay, this one will probably be like exclusive.
Featuring the Brave and Default
Nah.
commands that help you control the
There's no reason for it to be an exclusive, to be honest. It should just be like a port of it.
your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and advancements. And
I'm so mad that like the
with unique
Xenoblade games are not getting the Switch 2 edition.
presents the classic fantasy RPG. Bravely
Especially
Default
because, for
finds
example,
the
like
HD remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of
what
light
was his name?
more.
Like, for example, Xenoblade 2, like copies are harder to get by in physical.
我々がお送りするタイトルは龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所ディレクターズカットです
They're not like super rare, but they're fairly they're a little bit more pricey because it's just not as easy to find them anymore.
伝説の始まりを
Well, that was like a few years ago, so maybe like things have changed.
発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です
Yakuza game.
展開にもぜひご期待ください
We'll have more games to
That was
show
it?
from our publishing and development partners. But for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Okay, I was wrong. I should have made like a bingo card. Go with Tecmo. Fire Emblem? I'm just guessing.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to
Oh,
a great and
Hyrule
prosperous
Warriors
kingdom.
3? Hyrule Warriors 3. Yeah, it's Hyrule
But
Warriors
in
3.
time, a terrible evil arose.
I'm not excited
War was
because
fought to vanquish this evil. One
if there's
which
one
future
dev that
generations would
doesn't
call
deliver in the graphical department, it's
the
Koei
imprisoning
Tecmo.
war.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
So that's Hyrule Castle?
Hyrule Warriors.
Then that must mean this really is the past.
How are you gonna show gameplay and not show Link? Well, what happened to the chicks from like the twins from the first Hyrule Warriors? It's like those were liked by people, but like they never come back. It was Sia and Lana, right? They never came back, did they?
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule.
One thing that I realized is actually many Nintendo fans ended up enjoying the Wario
Now,
games more
some
than
news about Nintendo
I
Switch
expect them
Online.
to.
You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on
DS?
Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack,
Same
you
thing.
Can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please
Nintendo
take a look at
DS.
this.
Wow, that's still hype as hell. That's still hype as hell.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
GameCube.
Nintendo GameCube, originally
So
released
there's your answer.
2001.
Why they
Here
didn't
are
bring
the titles
Nintendo
that will be
GameCube?
available at launch.
Because you literally can't
The
support
Legend
it.
of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton. Link set sail on an
I find it
adventure
weird
across
that
great
the
sea.
Wind Waker
The Legend
HD
of
still
Zelda,
hasn't come
The
back.
Wind Waker. Transcending history and
Soul
lore,
Calibur.
a tale
Soul
of
Calibur.
souls and swords eternally
Finally localized. Unfortunately, we cannot own it, but it's finally back with online play.
And Link from the Legend of Zelda
Link.
series enters the fray.
It's finally back,
Soul
bro.
Calibur 2. Experience a world of white
Oh my
knuckle
God.
racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers
Okay,
per hour.
so
30
F-Zero
machines
fans, you
will
better
put it
play the
all on
fuck out of
line
this game.
in death-defying
You better
races.
play the fuck out of this game.
Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero
Black Shadow.
GX.
But you can get a
Games that
new
support
one.
Multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online. Enjoy these classic games with clearer image
Bro, it
quality
feels so
and
good that we
higher
don't have to
resolution
beg
than the
for
original
something to
release.
be online. Remember, there was a time.
You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
Okay.
More titles will be added in the future.
Path of Radiance. Gale of Darkness. Wow.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch
I still want
Online
the
Plus
S.
expansion pack launches the same
But
day
honestly,
as
this
the hardware's
is
release.
something that like people been wanting for years.
A dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access Game Chat.
People are gonna lose their
Nintendo
mind with that
GameCube
controller.
exclusively
All that
available to
confirms them.
Nintendo
That
Switch
controller is
Online members
like it's
will
still gonna be
also
used for
available the
Smash.
same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
We're never getting rid of that controller.
Whether
I mean,
you're
to be fair,
familiar
we
with the
haven't gotten
games
rid of the
or
NES
haven't played them
controller.
before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems
Yeah.
shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
This is a good presentation. Okay, never mind. I'm like, is it 1, 2, 3, 4 Switch? It's like, no, don't do that. It's just Undertale or whatever. I mean, this probably doesn't need to be in Switch 2, and it's probably not just on Switch 2. It's probably in both Switch and Switch 2. Now, SNK, are you gonna show your fighting games? KO15 and
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox.
what else? Oh, Borderlands. I don't give a fuck about Borderlands, to be honest.
Flagship Borderlands game will launch on Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh.
Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the
Not really a huge
we've
Borderlands
ever
guy.
made. Borderlands
The
4
art
will
style
launch
just like
in
the over very
2025.
visuals.
We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're
Oh,
releasing a Nintendo
that's
Switch
what I
2
was
edition
thinking.
of Sid Meier's Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history.
Yeah, this is like RTS are gonna come back to the Switch because now you have the mouse functionality.
Civ 7 launches on
This
the
is not
same
like
day
the
as
motion
Switch 2.
controls on the Wii. Like this is actually
And if you already
something
own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse
that
controls
it's
on
gonna. Oh,
Switch
okay,
2
that
by
was already a
purchasing the
Nintendo Switch
upgrade.
version.
And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinx.
And I'm
GTA 5.
Our final announcement for today is that
Huh.
WWE 2K is
I
coming
guess.
to Nintendo Switch 2.
I guess not.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
We're gonna. I thought like it would have been funny to have, you know, GTA 5, and then like, yeah, you losers are gonna be playing, you know, GTA 5. Meanwhile, everybody else is gonna enjoy GTA 6 because you guys keep supporting this fucking company who gives you underpowered hardware. Fuck you. This is what you get. I'm gonna check because my charger is fucked up, so I'm just making sure that my phone is charging.
Tastes amazing, doesn't it? Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time.
Okay, let's refresh it.
Let's set sail.
No, it's a stream.
For home.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Really have started to
First look at Enter the Gungeon 2. Dodge countless bullets.
It's a
in
stream.
Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new.
Yeah, it's not my internet. It's a stream.
You can expect some fan favorite elements to return.
シリーズにぜひご期待ください。
It's like Nintendo UK is fine. Wild Hearts. I already got spoiled in the other one. Oh wait, I think. No, why are you putting this? Why are you putting that game? Okay. Fast Fusion. Don't give a fuck. I forget that Professor Layton is not a Nintendo IP because it's just so. It's like okay, that's like Rebirth.
ここまでたくさんのタイトルをご紹介してきましたが、次がソフトメーカーさんの最後のタイトルになります。ご覧ください。
I didn't see SNK, so SNK's being sloppy right now. Monster Hunter Wilds? No, of course it's not. Like I know it's not. That is something that I don't know if they shown.
My blood. I give you my life. Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
Okay. This is gonna be like the Demon Souls for Nintendo. or Bloodborne for Nintendo, like their own From Software game. Or maybe I'm just ignorant and like this game already came out. Oh, that looks cool. That's cool. It's like steampunk art style. Combat. Okay. Oh. You're a vampire.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
Wow, man, that looks weird. That dinosaur thing. Aki from Street Fighter 6.
The moon tears will flow for one. And one
Show
alone.
combat. Dusk the dust floods. It's already been an hour, so I think this is pretty much it. We're gonna check a little bit, see if we missed some announcements. Okay.
「ご覧いただいたのはフロムソフトウェアさんが手掛ける完全新作タイトルです。
Brand new
どのよう
IP.
なゲームなのかについてはディレクターの宮崎さんが語る
That means
クリエイターズ
Afton
ボイス
will
を
be
公
playing
開し
it.
ますの
Okay.
で、ぜひご覧ください。ソフトメーカーさんのタイトルの紹介は以上です。ご出演いただいた開発者の皆様、また今回の発表に映像をご用意いただいたソフトメーカーの皆様、本当にありがとうございます。
That is it. L.
In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
What? We're already past an hour. Please be okay. You know what? Actually, this exceeded my expectations in a way because. Okay, Kirby game. Holy shit, Chad's going crazy. Mayhem. Let's go. A Kirby game. Please be a Kirby game. Please do not be like a Smash Team or something. Let us be without Smash for a little bit. Air Ride. A new Kirby Air Ride. Okay, now we can go back to chat. The blue Kirby, the green Kirby, and the yellow Kirby. A new Kirby era. Right, okay. Hey, Riders. Ooh, Sakurai went back to make a Kirby game.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20
Finally,
years ago,
Sakurai is allowed to
getting
do
a
something that
brand
isn't
new
just
game.
Smash. I was like, please don't be Smash or something. Like, just let us rest from Smash a little bit more.
Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
Oh my god, it could still be. No, this is probably like Pikmin, isn't it? Or maybe I'm just wrong and like ignorant and idiot. Like a fucking idiot, like it's stupid. I just make like an unindicated guess. In Goat Isle. No, this is something else. DK. Yeah, I was just like a fucking idiot. Oh my god, I really don't like the reminiscent of the movie. But I do like the concept. A 3D DK game. That is cool. I will play this. Oh, that's cool. Destructible. Oh wait, he's got the suspenders. Those are like the suspenders from DK Jr., isn't it? I think. You know, this actually ended up being better than I anticipated. I actually do see this one as like this direct, it was actually a good one. Hey, look at that. Veribate, I saw it. Bonanza. Bro, we used to make a joke like this about Xenoblade, about Zanza. And it became a reality.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game.
I saw it, and it looks good.
Called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world.
Yep.
More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
I am.
Thank you for watching so far.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World. For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
Okay.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you very much.
We understand. Okay, we got it. All right, that was it. It was pretty good direct. You asked me. It didn't have like a lot of flaws. Like it was well paced. And just generally speaking, it was good. Okay. I'm looking to see if we can see the direct by itself. There. Okay, we're gonna refresh. The other one was very boring. This one was not boring. This one was pretty solid. But it doesn't seem like they have individual announcements here so far. Okay, look. Oh, this is the old one. I'm an idiot. Okay, so let's see. We missed after civilization. No, this is from software area.
Games. We're releasing.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinx.
And I'm.
Okay, this is where he bugged the hell out.
Still on land stage.
新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。
Okay, let's see if we missed anything.
2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. No, remake. Not Rebirth, just a remake. No, I think we saw everything, pretty much.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't really think we missed anything. It was a pretty good direct, I'll say. Like, it was a pretty fun one. I just wish it was not like very early in the morning. Would have liked it more if it was just a while ago, I guess. But here it is. This is direct. It's up there live. I'm gonna give it a like. So what are some of the highlights of the direct, right? So outside of the the system, right? I think the Mario Kart game looks fun. I don't know if it looks all like it looks like they tried to add like certain like free roam or open world elements to it. And it seems like during a race, you literally race right into the next map. That's pretty cool. The C button ended up being not as mysterious as I knew it would. Like, everybody was just making a lot of speculation for that C button. But honestly, I didn't really think it was going to be that big of a deal. I was more aware of the mouse feature of the... Yeah, I was more intrigued by the mouse feature. It seems like it does not have an OLED screen. I would say that's probably the only hardware disappointment, is that it's not an OLED screen. This piece of shit. They want to sell us an OLED model in like 1 or 2 years. This thing's gonna be kind of expensive, probably. What else? The magnets. Okay, so they answered the question how this thing's not gonna break. I still feel like it's not quite as safe as the original Switch, mostly because of the the piece right here. It does feel like it could potentially break, but who knows? They had a long time to design this thing, so only they will know. Now, the storage space, that's whatever. I will say I am pleasantly surprised that the storage is not that big, because, like I said, if it was very big, then developers would just willingly eat the storage space for no reason, as this will force them to like be more efficient with the storage space. They'll be more flexible, right? Because they have more. But they still expect it to, not be huge sloth about it. Okay, so let's go. Then we have the features like the enhanced versions of the Switch games that you can upgrade them, and you can also buy them physically. Many of these games I actually don't have them, so I'm probably just gonna buy the new version physically. Metroid Prime. This one's gonna be like interesting. That's how I'm gonna play the game. I will say that I'm a little disappointed. I really hope we get more Switch 2 Edition games. I feel like the library of Switch 2 Edition is a bit small. So that's probably gonna that's actually like not entirely a bad thing, because that means that that's gonna be a key factor in their directs. I am very disappointed that there's no Xenoblade game that has a Switch 2 Edition. That part does bother me, because those games need it the most. I mean, Pokemon into the most, but they were never gonna be able to take advantage of it. Okay, this game doesn't look bad. Doesn't look terrible. It looks, it has a certain level of charm. I just hope it's not too expensive. Or who knows? Maybe it has a lot of content, but it doesn't look like a game that I will spend like $70 for it, to be honest. Okay. And I see like one of the things is that the game will end up launching with a lot more stuff than I expected, right? I just remember the Switch 1 launch being so damn bare bones. So I was kind of worried. But this time it seems like they won't make that mistake. Sorry. And right now it's like they started with remake. In a year they could add rebirth. So yep. I think like the Switch 2 is going to be a massive system that's going to be massively successful. It's going to sell a lot of units. People are so happy with this regular Switch. There's so many games that the Switch missed out for being an underpowered piece of turd. But that seems like it's no longer going to be as much of an issue. I mean, it may still miss out on stuff like GTA 6. But I think the amount of games that are going to try to be like GTA 6 is going to get lower. Because many people just cannot afford to do this like massively over budget games. There was no Call of Duty, which is a little intriguing, but there was no Call of Duty. No Microsoft game so far. I was expecting Age of Empires as like to be like the Age of Empires 2 to be the Microsoft game that will make it to the Switch. Yeah, yeah, I see that there was no Call of Duty, no real like FPS, games like that and I think that's very important since we have a mouse on the Switch. Well, two of them have mice, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think like the presentation was pretty good, the pacing was solid, and that's all I got to say. All right, guys. So, what do you guys think about the Switch 2 presentation? Do you guys think it was good? Do you guys think
We've
it was?
shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
I would say the weird lag thing, where basically, when the stream got frozen for a little bit, that was a hiccup, but it is what it is. We got the From Software game for the Switch. We got Kirby Air Riders. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are very excited for that. And Sakurai is finally doing a game that is not Smash. And I think like many people are also excited for that. I feel like many people are just sort of tired with Smash. We wanted to rest from it. And the Donkey Kong game looks